What is up, guys? Zanryu here, and you already know what time it is. It's time to make you some money. I'm gonna be covering Nihils in this guide, where to find them, how to kill them, what you need, and most importantly, how much money you're gonna make. Actually, we've already covered that. You've seen the thumbnail. It's about 7.5 mil an hour. At least for right now it is. Prices can always change. This may or may not be a good profit in the future. So just keep that in mind if you're watching this in 2020 with your perfect vision. With that disclaimer and terrible joke out of the way, if you haven't already noticed, there are buttons at the top of the video. You can click these to navigate throughout the video whenever you want. So if there's stuff you already know, or you just want to get right into the money making, feel free to skip around. For anyone that's still with me, let's go ahead and get started. To gain access to Nihils, the only requirement is completion of Fate of the Gods. If you want to kill them efficiently, however, there's a few more things you'll need. 81 Divination to transmute their summoning drops, 90 range for level 90 weapons, 95 prayer for soul splitting anguish, 96 summoning for a pack yak, and 96 herb lore for overloads. Though not a requirement, it's convenient to have a charming imp in your inventory or tool belt, as it'll pick up any elder charms dropped by the Nihils. Killing Nihils can be done with only level 80 weapons and without anguish, however it drastically reduces your profit. The most important piece of equipment is the Shard of Zeros. Without this item, Nihils will be aggressive, and multiple Nihils will attack you at once, making them extremely deadly. To kill Nihils as quickly as possible, Superior Elite Void, Anima Core Zamorak, Pernix, or Serenic Armor should be used. I recommend using Superior Elite Void, which provides a prayer bonus and doesn't degrade. It also provides roughly the same boost to your overall damage that level 90 Power Armor does. If you don't have full Superior Elite Void and don't want to take the time to farm it, Anima Core Armor of Zamorak is as strong as Pernix and doesn't degrade, making it a very good option. If degradation isn't an issue for you, Pernix and Serenic are perfectly fine, however your overall profit will take a hit due to repair costs. Your weapon should be tier 90. Whether you use a Noxious Longbow or Ascension crossbows makes no real difference as they have roughly the same damage output. If you can't afford those, Shadow Glaives are a good replacement, but expect slightly slower kills. If you lack the funds or time to get any of the previously mentioned gear, it's possible to use Armadillo Armor and a level 80 weapon, preferably a Royal Crossbow. However, this isn't recommended as it'll drastically reduce your profit. Your cape should be either a Takar, Kal, Zil, or the highest variant of Ava's device you have access to. Your necklace should be a Farsight Blood Necklace or the best non-degradable range amulet you own. Your ring should be a 6-aid circuit. It allows you to teleport directly to the World Gate and saves an inventory slot if you wear it. The only reason not to wear it is if you don't have it, and if that's the case, an Asylum Surgeon's ring, Imbued Onyx ring, Imbued Archer's ring, or regular Archer's ring will work. Your inventory should consist of 4 overloads, 4 super prayer renewals, 6 prayer flasks, 1 super restore flask, 2 yak pouches, and 100 winter storage scrolls. If you have 97 herb lore, instead of taking overloads, bring holy overloads and swap your prayer renewals for prayer flasks. You should also bring 27 prayer flasks in your pack yak. There are 2 methods of getting to Nihils. The first requires activation of the Eagle's Peak lodestone. Simply teleport to the lodestone and then run south until you reach the World Gate. The second requires full completion of the World Wakes, which rewards you with a 6-day circuit. Simply left-click the ring, select Teleport, select World Gate, and you'll be teleported straight to it. Once you've arrived at the World Gate, enter the pit and walk into the center. Select the Spawn Nihils for Combat and Slayer option once it pops up. Focus solely on Smoke Nihils, as these are the easiest to kill. Almost everything they drop, excluding items from the rare drop table, stack in your inventory, so be sure to pick them up. While you're collecting their normal drops, you'll also notice they drop Elder Charms and Aviansi Talents. These are the reason you're here. Those talents are green, and green means money. Lots and lots of money. Pick up the talents and charms, are just the talents if you're using a charming imp, and send the talents to your bank with winter storage scrolls. Refresh your overloads and super prayer renewals are your holy overloads as they run out, and keep your prayer points topped off with your prayer flasks. Once your pack yak is close to disappearing, drink a dose of your super restore and then renew it. Once you get to the 3rd pack yak, make sure you dismiss the current one, then summon a fresh one rather than renewing, as when a familiar is renewed twice, it'll disappear randomly. If this bug is ever fixed in the future, ignore what I just said and renew away. Keep killing Nihils like this until you're out of supplies. Once you run out, you can either restock and come back, or you can go ahead and cash out. Now that you've killed your share of Nihils, it's time to maximize your profit. Normally, there wouldn't be a profit section, as ensuring maximum profit generally comes from being efficient at the method itself. However, Nihils are a special case due to the large difference in the cost of their pouches. Currently, Smoke Nihils are far lower in price than their blood or ice counterparts. To remedy this, you will transmute Aviansi Talons into either Ician Feathers or Vampire Fangs. This will consume 10 Elder Energy per transmute, making it extremely cost effective as you nearly double the price of your final product for a cost of around 2k. Whether you make Blood Nihil or Ice Nihil pouches depends on which is currently more valuable, as the prices tend to fluctuate. Usually, if one is falling, the other is rising. You'll have to do a bit of price checking yourself in order to determine which pouch will profit you the most. Once you've determined which pouch is the most profitable, transfer your Aviancy talents into the summoning material for the pouch you want. Each pouch requires 1 Elder Charm, 1 Summoning Pouch, 150 Elder Energy, and 1 Tertiary Ingredient. Bring enough of these to make 25 pouches per inventory to your summoning obelisk of choice and create your pouches. Repeat this process until you're out of summoning materials. Spirit gems will occasionally save Elder Charms the same way they do for chromatic charms. If you don't quite have enough Elder Charms to make all the pouches you want, be sure to wear a Spirit Gem to make your charms go further. I found that I can kill about 200 Nihils every hour. In 2,000 kills, which is roughly 10 hours, I was able to make 74 mil, making the profit per hour 7.4 mil. The prices do tend to fluctuate a bit depending on your luck with talons, however, your average profit should be around 7.5 mil an hour. Alright guys, that concludes the guide. The whole reason I made this actually is because there's so many people I know, or so many people that I've seen, that don't know how to actually kill Nihils effectively. And that's a shame because it's such a good money maker. It's really helpful for people that are just kind of trying to make their bank back after getting 96 summoning or 95 prayer, whatever they just got. I really hope this helps some of you, and if it did, hey, let me know. With all that being said, I think it's time we actually end the video, so I'm gonna go take off, maybe work on a video or two, who knows. Take care, guys.